Hello friends, what we are going to do today is we are going to make some butterflies with a stained glass effect. Okay, so let's see the things that we need. We need some coloring material, we need a paper, we need pencil, and then a ballpoint pen. Okay, so the first thing what we're going to do is we are going to fold the paper in half like this. Okay, and then we are going to draw the butterfly. So the thing is we are just going to draw one half of the butterfly, and then because butterflies are symmetrical, we will trace it to the other side. Okay, so first let's start with the head. It's like a backwards C. So each line that I'm making, I'm going to make it as thick as I can. Okay, then I'm going to draw its body, which is the elongated C backwards. Make it a thick line. Then we can go ahead, draw the wings, or maybe let me draw the antenna. Okay, then I'm going to draw the wings, starting from just under the head. I'm going to draw a curvy line like that first. So this line is like a S, but without the can you see the S? Yeah, so not complete S, but a small like a 3/4 S. Again, make the line as thick as you can, because we're going to anyway turn this into looking like it's a stained glass thing, right? Again, I'm going to make S. Can you see the S that I'm drawing? Okay, a slender S. You don't have to follow the same thing. You can draw the butterfly the way you want. I'm just showing you my way of drawing a butterfly. One of my ways, okay? We can draw butterflies several ways, but this is one way I draw. I'm going to extend this line like that. And then I'm going to make this, the rest of the bottom wings. You can just make it like a oval or a teardrop. Can you see that here? Or you can make it fancy. I'm going to make it a little bit fancy. C. So we are using C's and backward C's and S, right? So if you can make backward C's and S, you can make a butterfly. So we have the half of the butterfly done, and then let me add the eyes here, and then I'm going to add some details to the wing. Okay, again, it's up to you how we are going to do this, but I'm going to try making some patterns. You don't have to copy me. Each line I'm going to make as thick as I can. I'm going to turn this and then see. Maybe I'm mimicking the same line over here. I'm coming up I'm trying to come up with a design. Okay. I'm trying to do a simple butterfly. You guys can go ahead and make it as complicated as you want. But the thing is, because we are going to trace this, the more complicated it is, it will be difficult to trace. Okay. Then you, what am I going to divide this? Okay. Not much of lines, but just enough to make it look interesting. So see what I did. So I have made those lines, and then if you have a black marker, it doesn't matter what type of a marker you have, I suggest you go over this. Okay, so that you can see from the, when you turn it around, you'll be able to see all the lines. Without turning also, I can see. Maybe let me try without outlining this with this one. So see, if you look closely, you'll be able to see all the lines that you made. So I'm not going to outline it right now. I'm just going to press it down, and then I'm going to trace the lines I can see through this. Can you see the lines? I hope you guys can see. In case you can't see it clearly, what you can do is hold this against a window, a glass of a window, and then you will be able to see the lines more clearly. Okay, I can see the lines without holding on to a window, so I'm going to trace the line. So see what happens. Can you see the lines that I've traced? You can see it on this side. So I'm going to trace, go over all the lines that I've made. You need to be on the line, otherwise it won't become symmetrical. Okay. Though I'm old and I'm like can't see that well, still I can see if I like lift it up a little bit. And then, so you guys have awesome eyesight. You guys are so young. Your eyes are like a Superman's eyes. You can see well, right? Even from a distance. So you will be able to do this fine without holding it against the window. I'm lifting this up so that I can see a little bit better. Okay, I have traced the thing. Now I'm going to open it. See, I have the other half on this side. So all that I need to do is go over that with the marker or with the pencil. Anyway, I have to trace this part completely with the marker. So this part, I'm going to do it with the black marker, so I don't have to do this twice. Here, I didn't do it with the marker first because, again, you have to go over with the pencil, right? That is, the lead is what got smeared onto this side. So if you do it marker first, then it won't work. So I'm just going to outline all these things. So you need to make what you need to do is you need to make the pencil lines really thick and dark so that it is easy to see as well as transfer the lead onto the other side. Keep that in mind when you are making the pencil lines, okay? So I'm done with, so this is a very symmetrical butterfly. Can you see that? You could even draw a symmetrical butterfly without tracing it this way. But I wanted you guys to learn this trick also. This marker is running out. So we are going to make these lines really dark with the black marker to give that stained glass look. I'm going to take another marker. Hopefully this is a good one. Yeah, this is the new one. So I'm going to make thick lines to get that stained glass look. How many of you enjoyed the other projects you guys learned, like last week and the week before? Did you all make the Mother's Day card for mom? Or did you guys make the card and give it to someone? It doesn't have to be for your mom. I told you guys, right? That card can be made as a birthday card or as a graduation card or a get well soon card or a thank you card. So did you guys make that card for someone? Did you guys like the op art that we tried last week? I hope so. Right? So I'm making the lines thick and thick. Am I talking too much? Should I just draw and not talk? You guys know that Mrs. J like to talk, right? So here, I'm done with the butterfly. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to draw some leaves in the background. So I'm just going to take my marker and draw the leaves. The leaves can be like with wiggly lines leaves, or you can have straight sided leaves. It's up to you how you're going to draw the leaves. I want this picture to have a nice contrast, so that's why I'm overlapping the leaves, if you guys can see. This butterfly is not sitting on a flower, but it's like flying over a plant in search of a flower. Did I say this butterfly is not sitting on top of a butterfly? I don't know. It's not sitting on top of a flower, but flying around looking for a nice flower. Sometimes I think of something I was just thinking of, let me finish drawing this butterfly, and then when I say something, I'll keep on repeating the same word. So butterfly was the word that I was thinking, and I'm like repeating the same thing. I'm going to add some more lines onto this butterfly. I want it to look more round, so I'm making curvy lines. Okay, is it difficult for you to see the butterfly right now? I think it is difficult right now, but once we color this, we'll be able to see this butterfly really well. I'm going to make the eye like that. Okay, so now let's take the coloring material, whatever you have, and let's color this. So in case you guys have oil pastels at home, you can do this with the oil pastels also, and then fold it and then go over it, and then it will transfer to the other side. Okay, you can, when you're coloring also, you can do that. So maybe I'm going to use red, purple, and orange for my colors. And then what I'm going to do is, it has to be symmetrical, right? So I'm going to just put the red wherever it has, it's going to be red. So it's going to be red here, it's going to be red here. Maybe I will put red here. So on the opposite side also red. Where else should I put red? Here, here. So why I'm doing this is, that way I know that it is going to be red there. Otherwise, when I'm coloring, I may mix up the colors, right? So here purple, purple here, purple here, purple here, maybe orange, 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 and this side can be orange also. Okay, and then I'm going to color the body, maybe purple. Do I have pink? Maybe I'll take pink and purple for the body. Oh, this should be purple, I guess, or it can be pink, doesn't matter. Pink head. So I'm just planning where I should put the whatever color I'm putting. Okay, so plan ahead and it will be easy and fast for you to color. So I have planned the colors for my butterfly. Now it's easy for me. Just take the color and then color in that space. It's like a coloring book. Some coloring books comes with like what color to put where, right? It's like that. We have planned and we have made it look like a coloring book. So I'm just using purple, whatever color you have chosen for your butterfly. I'm going to color in all the places where it is purple, and then I'll put away purple and then go for the next color. Okay, now let me take the next color. I can put the purple away because I'm done using purple. Let me use my pink. I hope my butterfly looks nice at the end. Okay, I think I'm done with the pink. Let me put that away. Now it's time for red. Red again. Red here too. See, this way you can just color even without thinking because you have already planned it, right? Otherwise you'd be like, where is the part that I need to color? So this is like mindless coloring. I don't know whether there's a word like that. The problem with me is I tell things that may not be there also. I'm a mindless speaker, I guess. I say whatever comes to my mind. Okay. Butterfly looks colorful enough. My very colorful butterfly is almost ready. I think I missed out putting color in some spots. See here, I forgot to add a color. This was supposed to be purple, I guess. Maybe I'll take purple. Where's my purple? I'm going to take purple and blue. Not blue, purple and pink. Here I missed out some areas here. This was supposed to be purple. I'm going to put some pink here because I didn't plan what goes here. Okay, so my very colorful butterfly is ready. So now all that is needed is to color the background. In case you want the background to be as colorful as your butterfly, you can go ahead color with the marker, or if you want the background not to stand out as much as your subject, you can use, what is it called? Crayon. So I'm going to use crayon. Another reason I'm going to use crayon is faster to color with. So I'm like trying to color a little bit fast. I think green is one color I had been using a lot. The green has become small. Maybe if we open the crayon box and then look at the colors that you had been using, the ones that are shorter would be your favorite colors, I guess, right? Because the colors that you like, you will be using more, right? Maybe I should take a look at my crayon box and see which one I had been using a lot. And then it's very difficult for me to choose a color. When someone asks me what is my favorite color, I always say I love all the colors, right? Because I love all the colors. That is the fact. If I say I like red, and then do I want everything to be red? No, it would be boring if everything is red. If I choose green as my favorite color, would it look good if the whole world is different shades of green? No, thank you. I don't want that to happen. So I find it difficult to choose a color, a favorite color. But sometimes I like wearing red or maroon clothes. So maybe you can say I like red or maroon, but do I like that? Do I like coloring with that, just that color? No. That is a color I think that suits me. think red and maroon will suit anyone. So after I'm done coloring with the screen, I'm going to open that crayon box and see what is that one color that I use so much when I'm coloring. Maybe that would be my, subconsciously, maybe that is my favorite color, even without me knowing. Sometimes there are things that you really don't know, but when subconsciously you may use that thing, right? My daughter was telling me, like, I can talk less when I'm coloring. I just can't. You don't have to talk and color. She thinks that my talking is a little bit distracting because she is a very quiet person. So I was that kid growing up who used to talk, and the teachers used to have a big problem. They used to make me sit like next to boys so that they thought they used to change my place every week thinking I would talk less. But when they moved me around, I used to like make friends with those kids, and then I used to think, oh, now I get to talk with someone who I haven't talked much before. So I used to take it as an opportunity to talk with more people. So I was that kid who had to talk always. So I'm done with green. Maybe you can go ahead, use the other green to make it look a little bit more fluorescent. Or you can add a blue-green to this to make it a little bit more fluorescent, okay? So what I was saying was I was that person who couldn't stay quiet. My mom says that I started talking very young, like 8 months or something. I started talking, and I used to talk in full sentence. So I was born to talk. So sorry for talking, and if you're a quiet person like my daughter, sorry for bothering you with all my talk. You can mute the video once the instructions are done, right? I need to talk to someone. Because nobody is here right now. My husband is working, my daughter, she finished her classes. Her college is done for the year. But she is not a talkative person. She is sitting and reading in the next room. So I need to talk to someone. So I'm talking. Talking. Yeah, I think the leaves looks nice now. Maybe I can color the background of the leaves, okay? So let's see which colors I used more. Did I use all the colors equally except white and the light orange and the skin color? Maybe because we were not using the skin color. Oh, so just like I always say, I like all my colors equally. I'm that person. This light orange, and because I've been using the dark orange. See, these are the 3 colors I haven't used much. The white, how can I use white on a white paper? All the other colors had been used equally. I love all my colors, just like I love all my students equally, the same way. See? Okay, let me now color the background. I'm going to color with a light yellow. You can use blue if you want, or whatever color you want. Okay. There is a saying in my language that silence is something that a smart person, it's like a smart person talks less. Like there is a saying in English, right? An empty vessel sounds more. Maybe I'm empty inside. I need to make a lot of sound. I don't mind if a person thinks I'm like not a smart person. I need to talk. Okay. So this is our final look of our lesson today. So I hope you guys had fun making some stained glass looking butterflies with me, and I hope you guys learned something new today. So till we meet next time, bye bye.